Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we're going to be going through the latest trailer for Baelran. I did not expect we were going to get his hero information so early on, but I have taken a look at it already. We're going to be breaking it down and then I'm going to be talking about, do I actually think he's going to be viable or is he going to be a passable hero at the end of this video?
My sword is proof!
So he's a Celestial Warrior, range of 1, that was kind of predicted. On top of this, the only thing which is making it a question mark if he can have some Dream Realm usage is that he has true damage multipliers on his skills and even his normal attack. However, the thing is, when we talk about Dream Realm relevancy, you need to be competing with Chimera in true damage output if you want to be meta, because otherwise it's just better off for you to run Chimera rather than him. And from what I've seen already from his trailer, I am not convinced that he is going to be able to outdamage Chimera, in which case he would basically then not be meta for Dream Realm. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. He has HP recovery, bonus maximum health. They say specialize in Dream Realm and Arena. I'm thinking he's looking more like an Arena hero, but yeah. Okay, synergize with Scarlita, Haywin, Rowan, Damien. He's synergized with healers and shielders because he has a unique mechanic that he needs to rapidly be filled up to his maximum health in order to trigger basically his ramp up in power. And that's why these heroes do well with him. I mean, he's a cool looking hero. But let's take a look. So you're going to notice, first of all, a passive portion of his ultimate Celestial Rise. When the battle begins, he's going to gain a shield, the blue indicated here on his HP bar. And he's also going to gain a massive maximum health pool, way above 100% of his health. This green, like, filled out light green bar, that is going to be his current 100% of his health. Now this grayed out green bar is the amount of maximum health he's going to begin with, which looks like 300% or something of his actual health pool. But what will happen is this health pool, this bonus maximum health pool, is going to decline every second. The bonus maximum health does not raise Baelran's current health, which is a green, and gradually decreases every second. And the only way to lock in and achieve that maximum health for your Baelran is you need to heal him up to the full health pool. So it's kind of like a race to filling up the health of Baelran as quickly as possible. So like burst healers like probably Ludovic, that's just one thing that came to mind, but also Damien and even Haywin are gonna be what is needed for him. Now when he enters the Celestial form, which will be when he can accumulate up to that maximum health pool, when Baelran is restored to maximum health, he spreads his wings and enters Celestial form. The bonus maximum health gained from this skill no longer decreases. So after he triggers this, and this is not even an active portion, as soon as he's healed to maximum health, he is immediately going to trigger this. And then he's going to be locked in at this bonus maximum health. And it will no longer decline. And then his normal attacks will deal damage to enemies within the radius of an arc. So rather than single target, he's going to deal arc damage with his normal attacks, as you see here. But the damage isn't looking anything spectacular. Now we come to the active portion. Active Baelran channels divine power into his blade, dealing true damage to all enemies within the radius of an arc. Then he recovers health equal to a portion of the damage dealt. So it's a bit of bonus damage basically on the active cast. Again, damage in an arc, which I mean for Dream Realm, you don't really like to see that because it's kind of wasted damage. You want single target focusable damage, otherwise the arc cleave damage is just kind of wasted. Now we have his skill 2, Sanctified Surge. Passive Baelran restores health every second, so he will also help himself get topped up to the maximum health pool. However, I'm sure this is not going to be anything crazy. But while in Celestial form, his blade is permanently imbued with divine light, dealing extra true damage with every hit. This is powerful because you fill him up to full health, he enters the Celestial form, he deals a cleave damage, and this cleave damage is going to have bonus true damage on it. But again, because it is cleave damage, I think that is just specializing him for PvP when you can attack multiple enemies. And the damage looks pretty nice there. But when you're talking about a single target boss, I don't think it's going to be as nice as it's looking here. Then we have Wrath Cleave skill. So there's a bit of crowd control he has in his kit, skill 3. Baelran knocks his target into the air with an upward slash, then slams his sword down to deal damage to enemies in a rectangular area in front of him, knocking them down. As you see here, a bit of crowd control and some damage. In the celestial form, he deals more true damage on his normal regular attacks. Also, his attack speed doesn't seem that bad. But he has this haste buff and even an attack buff on him, which they have not explained in the trailer where those are coming from. I'm assuming that maybe his hero focus, which is his legendary plus, or maybe his supreme plus or something, is giving him these buffs. Okay, now Divine Dominance, this is his exclusive skill. When Baelran enters Celestial form, he fully regains the bonus maximum health granted by Celestial Rise. If he is restored to maximum health again, he enters an enhanced, more powerful Celestial form. Now, I don't know exactly what this is saying, but he fully regains the bonus maximum health granted by Celestial Rise. That, from what it sounds like, is that, you know, right at the beginning of the match, you have that maximum health pool, but then it is going to decline every second, right? When he is able to enter Celestial form with his exclusive skill upgrade, is that going to then re-give you and provide you again that maximum health pool that he had right at the first second of the match? I'm unsure about that. That's what it sounds like. If he's restored to maximum health again, because, like, look, he enters Celestial form, which is at maximum health, and then he gets some more bonus health, and then if he's restored to maximum health again, then he's going to enter the more powerful Celestial form, an enhanced Celestial form. Baelran deals true damage to enemies within range and becomes permanently unaffected. This is powerful. Definitely, permanently unaffected is strong. Again, the problem is you need to get him to this stage. If you're talking about PvP, you need to get him here in like 5 seconds of the match, first 5 seconds. If he can get up to this speed in 5 seconds, first 5 seconds of the match, then I think it can be pretty strong, because then he's like fully ramped up at his fully enhanced level, really high HP pool, and so you're gonna need burst healing for him. I'm thinking Ludovic, Damien, maybe Haywin as well. And I guess this is why they're saying Scarlita synergize with him, because Scarlita can shield him to protect him and allow him to freely get up to that high maximum health pool. But yeah, if you can rapidly ramp him up to this maximum level, I could see him being relatively good in PvP. But it's going to be a question of how quickly can he get to this enhanced Celestial form. So Baelran deals true damage to enemies within range and becomes permanently unaffected. When casting Celestial Rise, which is his ultimate, he calls down Divine Light to strike every tile within range, dealing true damage. Enemies hit multiple times take reduced damage with each successive strike. So he's going to get healed up to his enhanced form right now. There we go, enhanced form. There, call down the Divine Light. Okay. So, all in all, Baelran is looking interesting, but he's looking, for me, purely PvP. I don't see, like, really AFK stages. I don't know. Like, usually you need more crowd control than he has to offer. You don't just want, like, raw damage deals like him. I don't think, I'm thinking just PvP. Dream Realm, I honestly am not seeing it, because I do not see how he will be able to rival the single target damage of Chimera. And that is who he's up against. You can't run like 2-3 different damage deal hyper carries in a Dream Realm comp. You have one and you buff them up as much as possible. So, that is the thing. But for PvP, I think it will be a question of how quickly can he get to his enhanced Celestial form, how quickly can you heal him up to that maximum health pool. Because if you can get it within the first 5 seconds and then he's fully ramped up with this massive power, then I think he could actually be pretty good in PvP. But I am worried because PvP is such a fast game mode. You have comps like Cryonaya, energy boosting, like within under 10 seconds, Cryonaya casts your ultimate, and she is just gonna destroy your whole team. And so, like, Cryonaya is probably always gonna be faster than Baelran. And then, what good is Baelran, right? So, like, but against other comps, which maybe are not as fast, I think Baelran can really outduel them. For sure. I'm thinking he's actually looking pretty promising for PvP, but the good news is that if you're a more free-to-play light spender player, you probably can safely skip on him and save up for the next Celestial Hypogeum, because right now I'm just seeing PvP. I find it very unlikely something like amazing has to be revealed in this kit that would actually make him meta in Dream Realm, in my opinion. So I'm going to skip the hero spotlight. We're going to go directly to the team synergy, seeing a full battle play out over here. So you're seeing, look, he's restoring his health per second. He has a shielding, and I think Scarlita's on the team as well. There you go. Okay, so I think he activated his first, basically, empowerment. But now, because of his Mythic Plus, he will have a second empowerment at the total maximum health. And when he gets there again, he's going to enter his fully enhanced stage. Which, I mean, he did it. He did it pretty fast, right? He did it pretty fast. Like, that was maybe 7 seconds, 8 seconds. I don't exactly know. But there's a lot of healing on this team. Well, who's all on this? Is it Rowan, Damien, Haywin, and Scarlita all on the team? But that's an interesting strategy. Just all protect the Baelran hyper carry and have him just... Wow, that's actually really interesting. And you know, Rowan is a good hero here because of the potions he provides. It provides like higher defenses for the ally who he's boosting, and it rapidly boosts their health by a high percentage amount. So like Rowan is actually a really good ally for him. Haywin as well. Really interesting. Imagine Baelran, Rowan, Damien, Haywin, Scarlita. There's no factional tile though. You need to have either another Celestial hero or another Wilder hero, and probably you would want a Celestial Hypogean hero because this season Wilder hero faction is not very good. But I mean, he ramped up fast and now he's just gonna shred them. He's gonna destroy them now. Yeah. And he's actually up against a Crying Eye. Whoa! Look at what? What type of damage is that? That's unbalanced. If they're like equal level of heroes here. That is unbalanced damage. And it destroyed health bar of the opponent. Okay, I mean, but at the same time, Kryna had full energy and she was not ultimating. I feel like she was ultimate locked. Anyway, let's see here. Now attacking Necro Drake, and this is like a Dream Realm type strategy. You're gonna be able to heal him up rapidly, yeah, with Smokey and the twins for Dream Realm. But I'm just not... How can he outdamage Shamir for Dream Realm?
Honor, glory, and peace.
Honor, glory, and peace. So overall, I am a fan of him. I think that he is going to create a pretty interesting archetype in PvP using heroes which kind of are on the bench right now. Haywin, Scarlita, Rowan even to some extent. I don't really use him in PvP. But like, Rowan is like the perfect ally along with Haywin, maybe even Scarlita for Baelran. Really interesting. And that's kind of like a miracle because I didn't think anything would be able to make a hero like Scarlita and these other heroes more relevant. Now, I don't necessarily think Scarlita would be needed for Baelran. I think it's much more important to have like, you know, Damien, Haywin, Rowan boosting him. But it will create an interesting PvP dynamic. And the question will just be when he is at his fully enhanced form. First of all, how fast can he get there? Can he get there in 5 to 6 seconds of the match? If that's possible, that's great. Then, when he's in the enhanced form, is he going to be able to outduel everything? Is that going to be enough? If that is the case, then he can actually be a meta PvP hero, but that's basically it. You need a very specifically team designed around him. You can't just run him in any team and have him be effective. You need to have a lot of healing in your team for him to be good. But like, then he can be pretty cool. I'm actually really excited about him. Also, it's a good thing because he's looking, in my opinion, first impression, not going to be Dream Realm meta. So, like, he will be passable for people who basically are the lighter spender players. And I'm imagining there's probably going to be another Celestial Hypogean this season. It might even be a Hypogean support, which I'm the most looking forward to because supports in this game are so dominant for Dream Realm. And I would predict, if I had to make a guess, I would say like 80-90% sure that the final Celestial Hypogean of the season will have some meta usage for the majority of players. Because Kulu really is not it. Baelran, looking mainly PvP. I'm thinking number 3 for this season will probably be the one that people should be saving up for. And I have no idea what it is. It's just a prediction, it's a guess, but like generally from all the seasons, one Celestial Hypogean has been game changing. Like for example, Rainier in Starter Story, Fresto in Song of Strife, Harak in Waves of Intrigue, and then we had the twins, of course, in Chains of Eternity, and we've had none so far for this season. And Baelran is looking like a PvP hero, but he's looking cool. I'm really interested in him, but of course, as it goes with PvP heroes, you do not go all in on them on day one, unless you're a complete whale. Otherwise, it's better to wait and see from like a week of testing, 10 days of testing, how good is he, and then you can decide to commit. Like, for example, with the Thalia, even though she was very dominant, I took like 2 months, I think, before I Paragon forwarded her on my account. I got her to Supreme Plus early, but I didn't Paragon forward her for a long time because I was like, first I need to know 99% sure that this hero is going to be a game changer for me before I go for the full investment. And that's what you need to do for PvP heroes. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I'm pretty excited about him. Let me know your thoughts about him in the comment section down below. I was actually not expecting him to be as interesting and seemingly as good as he actually is. I was thinking that probably he's not going to be for Dream Realm. I thought he was going to be purely a PvP hero. And I'm kind of pleasantly surprised with how he is. I'm really excited about him. I can't wait to see you testing. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There'll be a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.